Hey, what's up guys? I'm randomfrankp, back with episode 43 of Room Tour Project, the series where we show off the best setups. Our special guest returning is going to be Kevin the Tech Ninja, showing off his new dojo. He's made some great improvements, so I think you guys are really going to like this. As always, we've got some killer setups to show off. I know I always say it, but these are some of my all-time favorites again. We're just topping the bar each and every week. So let's kick off episode 43 of Room Tour Project. First up, this setup is absolutely everything I love, and I think that longtime viewers of this series know that when I see this, that I'm probably drooling because I just love everything about it. From the nice wooden desk to the warm lighting in the room, you got a plant there, the sick monitor setup, I am loving this. The monitors there are very unique. He has a triple monitor setup with the two on the bottom facing up with the overhead on top. This is going to give him great viewing angles, especially since that his eyes are aligned perfectly with the middle of the monitors there. Speaking of which, that top monitor is the LG34 UM95, and those bottom two are the 25-inch LG25 UM67. Now, taking an up-close look at his peripherals, his keyboard is the Varmillo VB87M with some nice custom keycaps on there, and his mouse of choice is the very popular Logitech G602 wireless mouse. And of course, those headphones are the Audio-Technica M50X in black with this little Lego headphone stand there, and plus one for that plant in the back. And taking a look at his custom PC, which is tucked up and away in the corner, he has a really nice Jonesbo W2 case, which is going to complement his internal hardware here, because he's rocking the i5 4690K CPU on an Asus Sabertooth motherboard, 16 gigs of Corsair Dominator RAM, and dual 980s and SLI, but all together stay really clean build on the inside. I love that white theme to it. Everything looks really nice and organized, and altogether, for being tucked out of the way, as you can see on the top of a shelf, I think you should have this more insight, because this is a really nice build. But when it's all said and done, I honestly love almost everything about this setup. It is extremely nice. Got it right next to the window there, so tons of natural light in the daytime with a sick view as well. I just can't stress this enough. This is an amazing setup. Next up, let's take a look at this entertainment setup here. Really cool feel to this one. I like that kind of bamboo backdrop behind your monitors there, right next to a big window. Again, some plants going on. Really cool stuff. Those monitors, you got two there for the setup. One of them is the Gyunexx 27WQ HD monitor with an LG W2242, a 22-inch monitor right next to it for extra real estate. And taking a look at his peripherals, his keyboard is the Ducky Shine 3 Year of the Snake keyboard, yet again with that Logitech G602 mouse, both very solid choices, but what I really like is how he has his speakers mounted to that backboard. They are the Logitech Z553 2.1 speaker setup, and I think it looks really cool how he has it mounted, and it's going to give him pretty solid audio. And as for his PC specs, he's got the 3570K CPU on the Asus Sabertooth Z77 motherboard, 16 gigs of Corsair RAM, and an Asus GTX 660 Ti. And cable management here is literally flawless. There is not a cable in sight at all underneath his desk. He has it all properly routed and hidden, which is just amazing here. I don't even know how this is accomplished, but great job on that. So you can see his desk setup off to the right hand side in the corner of his living room, but he also has that massive 55-inch TV right next to it, which is going to give him a really sick entertainment setup overall. But it doesn't end there, because on the back side by the couches, he has a projector, so he can roll down that screen, which is going to give him a total of 90 inches of projection screen, so he can be, watching movies, watching TV. He could even maybe hook up his PC to there and play some games on that. But I just think overall for this really great living room setup, he's done some really great stuff. Great choices overall. I like the whole gamer feel to it as well, with the Wii U stuff off to the side. Got some prints above the TV as well, with some LED lights behind the TV and the monitor. Really great setup. And here we have a really nice bedroom setup from FPSfox over from his YouTube channel. And this entire desk and shelving unit really makes the setup come to life, and it keeps everything nice and organized. And in the middle of his setup for his primary display is his monitor, the LG 29UM65. Now this is the definition of a gaming room. Got some really cool posters and gaming prints hanging up, stuff like The Witcher 3, just really awesome graphics he has hanging up to go along with his gaming setup overall. You can see he's got that PS4 there, so just gaming stuff all around. Now time for the peripherals. His keyboard is a DOS keyboard with cherry blue switches inside, and that mouse is the Razer Mamba 2013 edition. Now let's take a look at this really sexy black and white build here. You're looking at the Inwin 805 PC case, and inside he's got all white hardware, which is really awesome. Got the i7 4790K CPU on that Asus Sabertooth Z97 Mark S motherboard, 16 gigs of HyperX white RAM, and then we got a Titan X graphics card with white cables and other components on the inside. Really clean build. And another setup with great cable management. That floor is pretty much spotless, no cables hanging down, nothing like that. Great job with your cable management, man. This is another bedroom setup, this time with triple monitors. They're all 4K monitors actually, with the middle one being an Acer 32-inch monitor, and the ones on the outside being an Acer 27-inch monitor in the vertical orientation there. And those are all held up by the Duronic DM352 monitor mount arms. And of course, you got some LEDs on the backside. Now in terms of what's going on his desktop for his peripherals, his keyboard is just a wireless Logitech keyboard with a little trackpad on it, but his mouse is the Logitech Performance MX mouse on a glorious PC extended desk mat. And his audio setup is pretty sick actually. For his 5.1 speaker surround sound setup, on his desk he has 3 speakers from Carmen/Cardin. It is the HKTS16, it's a 5.1 surround sound system. So he has 3 on his desk with 2 satellite speakers and the subwoofer behind him, giving him a pretty legit audio setup. Now taking a look underneath his desk, you can see he's actually got 2 separate cases there. One is his PC and the other one is his backup/media server. Inside of his main PC though, he has an i7 3770K CPU with a Fractal Kelvin S24 water cooler, 8 gigs of Patriot Viper 3 RAM, and dual 970s from Palit and SLI. But I'm really digging that simple white and black case. The case, by the way, is from AeroCool. It is the DS200, and his other media server is the DS Cube. By the way, I'm extremely jealous of that Zephyr chair. Don't know if you can even buy them anymore, but it complements your setup really well. And I think the way you have your monitor set up is very unique. It gives you a lot more extra real estate, and it just adds to a really cool setup overall.
Hey, what's up guys? My name is Kevin the Tech Ninja, and I'm a YouTuber that focuses on consumer electronics and PC builds. I try to make my videos fun and easy to watch, and as I say on my channel, welcome to my dojo. This is my setup. This monitor combo that I have is something that I've been working on for a while. However, I just ended up going with the 5K iMac spec'd out, and below that I have the LG Ultra Wide Quad HD monitor. I always go with ultra wide monitors because for editing, you really can't beat it. I love being able to see my whole timeline on my screen as I edit. The keyboard I'm rocking right now is the Corsair Strafe RGB, and since I'm not gaming, I don't have the need for super fast switches, so these brown switches are perfect for me. The mouse that I'm rocking is the Logitech 602, and I really picked up this mouse because of all the programmable buttons and the extreme battery life. The buttons are huge to me because when I'm editing, I have all these buttons set up for different effects and different cuts and all the tools that I use to edit these videos as fast as possible. To the left here, you'll see this Edify monitor, which is a pair of cheap monitors, and I'll be the first to admit that I got them because of the wood texture. I'll admit it. But they're actually pretty good. And now I have that plugged into my Scarlett, and also I use this to plug my mic into and record voiceovers like I'm doing now. And on top of the Scarlett, I have my Samsung T1 SSD. I use the USB SSD for editing on the go, but I find myself working off of it a lot, even when I'm in the dojo. On the opposite side, of course, we have our right channel monitor, and then we have this little black box. This is the 6TB Western Digital hard drive. I back up all of my videos to this thing and also my system. The countertop that I'm rocking is from IKEA, and it's the Carl B countertop, and I first saw this on Novatech's YouTube channel, and it's sitting on the top of 2 Alex drawers. My headphone holder is Audio-Technica branded. And now these headphones, these are the ones that I use for editing, and these are the AKG K99 Perception. They're semi-open back and they're monitoring headphones, which helps me hear the real audio. Now I plug those into the Scarlett as well. Now this microphone I don't keep on my desk, I actually hide it under my desk most of the time, and this is the mic that I use for voiceovers. This is the AKG P220. And this is the monoprice stand that's on it, and it's also some generic pop filter. And I also have an Amazon Echo. Now at first I really didn't like it, but now that it has if this then that integration, it is one of the best things that I have in my house. Now under the desk, I think I did a pretty good job at wire management. Everything goes into these baskets. Now from the baskets they go into this tubing, and the tubing actually leads to one of these boxes. Now behind the desk, this ambient light is the Philip Hue light strip. I also have a second desk that I use for computer builds, and this is the Apex desk, and it's also motorized, allowing me to work standing up or sitting down. Right now this is my project computer, and instead of cleaning it up and pretending that it's ready for production, I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. It's for a video I'm working on really soon, so I want you to check that out. Now I drew a lot of inspiration for OT4 Tech on this setup, and he actually did a video for Frank as well, so you're gonna see a lot of similar things here. Now guys, hopefully Frank leaves a link down below to my kit where you can see everything that I have itemized out, and also where you can pick it up. Once again guys, I'm Kevin the Tech Ninja, and thanks for checking out my dojo, and hopefully I'll see you guys on my channel.
Alright guys, that'll do it for episode 43 of Room Tour Project. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up to show your support. And if you're also digging Kevin's setup, I will put his link in the description down below so you can check out his channel, as well as all the products I showed off in this episode. If you saw something you thought was cool or you want to buy, I'll have it listed down below for you. Feel free to follow me on Twitter at randomfrankp. And lastly, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. You're not going to want to miss out any future episodes of Room Tour Project I got coming up to the channel. Well, I'm Random Frank P. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.